Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? This is Rod on the road signing on. Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody is prospering and having a great time wherever you are out there in YouTube land. Well, I know I said last video that I was gonna start doing some during the week videos or midweek video instead of waiting till the weekends. I like the weekends, but it's a lot going on in the middle of the week. It's not. It's something that I thought about. A lot of people requested it, and I thought I'd give it a whirl, and I'm definitely gonna try to keep it up. It's so cloudy and so dark where I'm at and where I be, like with the winter months moving in, that it really kind of puts you in a funk or whatever. But it's a lot of content, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that you just can't squeeze it all in during the week. Sometimes I do videos, like, really, truth be told, I do videos sporadically, just any day. I don't really have a set day like I should. Sometimes I do them Wednesday, Thursday, oftentimes Saturdays or Sundays, and sometimes even Mondays. But this is actually what day? This is actually a Wednesday. So, and I try to upload the video. I don't really hold on to videos. I kind of do videos that, like, almost the same day I do them or a day after. So this video will be uploaded tonight. I'm right here at I don't know if I had the camera turned the other way. I'm at a Mickey D's. I like Mickey D's. Truth be told, I like boondocking at Mickey D's. I don't really eat the food much. I like the unsweetened tea. But every now and then I get the chicken nuggets, so I'll get coffee from them, truth be told. I like the frappes and stuff like that. They got a variety of things in there. I really don't deal with the burgers much and all that. Not because I don't like them. They taste pretty good. I just don't. But I'm going to be using my phone memo. I got some updates. I want to keep y'all updated on what's going on. I got some updates that I'm keeping on my little notepad on my phone because I couldn't find an ink pen. But these are the updates right now. I just wanted to go into this right here. My house batteries are shot. They're not holding the charge. They hold a bit of a charge, nowhere near what they should hold. And I was warned by this. I did research, but I guess I had to see for myself that these batteries, those batteries out of Wally World, aren't really designed for heavy-duty, everyday use. I'm going to have to go with something more industrial, designed for heavy-duty, everyday use. These batteries, I did a lot of research on them, man. They're decent batteries, but not for everyday, heavy usage, 24/7 type of usage, that I put them through. And truth be told, it lasted about a year. I added one. I kind of didn't do anything right with those batteries. This time I definitely will. It's for the same time and getting those solid lead plate, deep cycle, industrial, commercial batteries. That's what I'm going with next time. So that's just something you want to keep in mind. You will be getting more batteries if you're full-timing and you go with a rudimentary, I guess that's the right word, battery. And it's just, you live and you learn. I believe several people warned me. I've one that stands out as Blacktop Boondock. I think he warned me about that, and definitely I should have listened. I don't know if I was already committed to the deal as far as the batteries or not, but that's one thing I want to discuss. I'm going to get more batteries. Another set. These batteries are shot. Stay away from the marine style batteries unless there's some type of heavy duty commercial industrial. That's what you want to go with. And I'm still doing research, and KVC gave me some definite tips. That's Camper Van Kevin over there. He gave me some tips on a Ocean. I think of the brand as the Ocean, but definitely I'm looking into that as well. Thanks, Kevin. All right. I have not. Well, let's move on. I have not worked on the generator box due to rain. I haven't had a covered place to work on it. Been kind of in the boonies, but I got the first layer of protection on the stain. They're wrapped up in bags. They're on the back. I got just garbage bag liners on them, garbage bags, and I got bungee corded, So they're sealed from the weather, and there's treated lumber anyway. But I don't want to let them sit out too long unprotected. I'm gonna go ahead and probably jump back on that this weekend and go ahead and finish staining them. Might add another layer. I don't know how much it will absorb, but definitely get that sure urethane on it. I'm kind of thinking, y'all give me some tips. This is kind of new to me. Should I put the sure urethane on it before? I want to rhino line it with some truck bed liner. Should I do the truck bed liner first, then sure urethane it? Or should I do the sure urethane first, sure urethane, I think it's how it's pronounced, then rhino line it? I don't know if it makes a difference. Any of y'all out there know about that type of stuff, feel free to leave a comment because I'm interested in that. I'm trying to find out. Before this weekend, I'm going to get started on that. Okay, let's go ahead. I got plans on go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start wiring I got lights on the bumper. I put lights on the lower bumper to help with the road illumination of the road lines when you're in heavy rain and bad weather, fog and stuff, to help light up those street lines. But they're not wired. I just mounted them and I never wired them. I'm going to go ahead and wire those as soon as possible to get that out the way. There's something else that is off the list of things to do. And I got fog lights that's on the bumper, but my brush guard is now covering those up. So I'm going to have to mount them to the brush guard or raise them up a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and wire those. And I'm going to splice the wires, I believe, the lower bumper ones, the ones that's under the bumper. I'm going to splice those wires to the fog lights. That way when I hit the switch inside, I operate them differently on a different switch than my running lights. So I'll be able to click them on and off when necessary. They'll come on at the same time, the before lights. So that's something else I plan on doing on my phone powered off. I don't know why it's doing that. It's got a full charge. That's something else I'm planning on. Let's see. Let's keep going here. I got plans for DC wall-mounted lights. But I don't know when. As soon as possible. Expecting. I'm assuming. I'm hoping. So definitely got plans for DC wall-mounted lights. And y'all can give me some tips on those. Camping World. I go on Amazon and check them out. And we'll see what we can get done. Okay. I got a lot of unused cooking utensils that I thought I would use in the beginning. They are bagged up and in my floorboard of the passenger side. If they're going to AmVets or the Salvation Army or the Goodwill, as soon as I get near one, they'll be donated. Because they're just in a way I don't use them. I went all miniature utensils, and I won't be using those full-size utensils. It's getting pretty dark. I'm going to speed this video up. I hope the camera quality is okay. Okay, let's keep going. I got plans for leaf spring helpers, as I already talked about. I actually found some a week or two ago, but they weren't the right kind. So, definitely leaf spring helpers on the rear of the head. It's really not sagging when it sits level, but it has the appearance that it is. But those things can't hurt. So I'm definitely going to look into adding some of those. Okay, let's keep going. I got some minor front end work that needs to be done. It's very minor. Let me go ahead and tell you, just tie rod ends. I'm going to replace the tie rod ends. Or the control arm, whatever you call them, We call them tie rod ends. Some different places call them different things. I think they're called control arms as well. So definitely replace both. They've never been replaced, and I'm sure they're worn out. Matter of fact, I know they're worn out because I can get under there and when I wiggle them, I can wiggle them by hand, and you're not supposed to be able to do that, I don't think. So, let's move right on. Found a roof rack online. It's going to work okay. I'm going to do a full video on it. It won't cover up too much. It'll be in front of my max air vent, and it'll just span that little space lengthwise. It's longer than it is wide, so it'll work like that. Now I got some ideas of how I'm gonna mount it. So hopefully, and only soft items will go up there. It won't be no heavy stuff up there. So just bulky soft items, which definitely is a necessity. Bags, clothes, stuff like that. when traveling with friends. Okay. I got plans for a lower. Uh, I've been on the overland channels and the overland videos. And if you don't know what overland is, that's guys who go off road in these Land Cruisers and different Jeeps and stuff like that. But I got plans for a tow chain that'll be mounted under the front bumper. Now you might have to see this to understand what I'm talking about. But it'll just be a chain, and I'll rhino line it or coat it or something to protect it from the weather. It'll be zinc plated maybe, I don't know, some kind of decent strength. And I'm gonna put these hook dollies. I'm gonna drill them into the front bumper. It'll look good, and it'll just mount across there. Kind of. I got it in my head how it's gonna look. I don't think it's gonna look ugly. And I've seen Jeeps and stuff like that. So I mean, you tell me what you think about that. I want a chain, but I don't have room for it. The only place to start keeping that kind of stuff is out there, not in here or in the storage areas. You know, chain takes up a lot of space. It's bulky. And it probably will seldom be used, but when it needs to be used, it's definitely will be vital if it ever comes into play. And you know, we'll see how it works. But it's not going to be a big deal. And that's what I got plans for. It'll mount right under the front bumper, widthwise, just kind of like a smiley face, if you get my drift. Okay. And yeah, don't forget to write in your journals. If y'all don't have journals, I recommend you get a journal and you write down your daily activities, your weekly activities, because, you know, like I said, people in the future will be very excited to read about this, even though this is pretty much the first full generation that their daily activities probably be documented on a digital platform. But, you know, writing it down, that's timeless, and that's been around for years, and I implore you to do that as well. I do it as much as I can. I got a journal. It's halfway done, and when I get through with it, I'll start another one. So, just journal, y'all. It's not that hard. Pick up a journal and write your daily activities in it. I definitely recommend that. Okay, that's pretty much it for the updates. God bless America. Y'all stay safe out there. Be good. Like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and share this video. And we will see you next time, YouTube. Peace.